Hi guys, this is Vlad from RankJet.com, and in this video I'll show you simple script how to automate task of creating Yahoo mail accounts. We already have it, of course, in our application, in our stack of applications, but I will show you just the steps how you would do if you would need to automate any similar tasks. Let's go here. We have a list of the applications. Let's go to email creator application. We have here IOL, JMX, Hotmail, Gmail. Okay. Yahoo demo scripts, create new, and let's call it what is this script name? Let's call it Yahoo create email demo. Okay, let's add some steps. Let's use Firefox, at least for the defining script. Later on you would switch to some headless browser if you want. Oh, it's too late already. You need browser. Firefox. You can use, see there is a bunch of the browsers that RankJet supports. We will use for now a proxified version of the Firefox. Then go to URL. Okay, so we'll have so let's go to Yahoo. First step. So we can run those couple steps right away just to see how they're being executed. So let's run the script. Okay, I got the browser pop up on the different monitor steps that we created. Run script. Okay, we got browser pop up. I'll move it to the recording area here. So we can see that's by default. When you got the RankJet, you will have a referral, and it would be more natural, even though it's probably not that necessary. Anyway, so we need to create mail. Yeah, we go to the mail. We can click buttons, but I will in this case just use, okay, I will use just this URL. Okay, got another URL, clone it. I'll create this one. We can execute it here as well just to see that it goes. You can see that it's just refresh because it already was there. And what we need here, we don't need to log in, so we will use create new account. Let's click the button instead of just using URL. I just using Firebug. There's software, you just point on the button you need and you say inspect Firebug, and you can see that it select element, and you can see this one is very easy case to select because it's using ID. So you just copy paste it, go to our script editor, and we will use click step, click element, and just add it here. And see there's by default by ID, so you just add the ID. Let's run this step. I click run, and you can see the browser actually being executed right now as this button being clicked. So we developing script and we kind of looking at the result right away. So next we see first name. Let's use this one. Is you can see that there is ID as well, so basically the same step. No, it was a script, sorry, it's too late here. Okay, so set text to element. That would be appropriate step here by ID, and we need to use first name. There is list of the, when you go to the help, there is list of the functions available that you can use. I will just put it here, but you can always look it up in the help. So we'll use random first name function. First name. Okay, let's execute it. You can see we got first name populated. Let's go here. Okay, last name. Okay, clone. It would be the last name, and function would be similar, but for the last name. Random last name. So let's run it. Usually when you get comfortable with the editor, you don't need to see each and every step. It's just for the demo purposes I'm using it here. Okay, here we will use by default here Yahoo, even though in our script it's configured to use either yahoo.com or yahoo.ca, but we will use yahoo.com, and we will create a username here. Hey guys, again, actually took a little break as was too late when I started this, and actually slept whole night, not just little break. But anyway, here I come back, and here I just want to finish what we started. So we stopped at the point when we got first name last name populated, and then we need username, password. So let's first get out of the way those simple ones, like password is the same as the first name last name. Let's just clone this one. Clone. See, it's an input with class button and submit. So what it does, we can click. Let's clone it. Just did I clone? No? Okay, so click element. I'll put it here by CSS expression, and you remember it was input with class button and class submit. That's the CSS expression style. It's very easy when you get used to it. It's the HTML element, then dot class button. There was another one, submit, and you let's run this one. And you can see we got actually to the next screen, and there is captcha validation verification here. And it's not just reCAPTCHA, but Yahoo specific. So we got couple steps to deal with it. Okay, resolve, I believe, no, captcha. Okay, set captcha, solve captcha. First element is solve captcha, for element. So let's select it, and then we select this image, and we got captcha. Okay. Usually, again, you watch if ID is very well defined, it means it's constant. Sometimes they do it dynamic, and I'm using CSS expression, and I will go through those tricks. But for now, I will use just ID. Okay, and let's solve it. I click run. As you imagine, that nothing would happen here. What's happening now? It's a program would copy the image and submit it depending how you configure it. If you configure it to use some captcha services, it will send it there and get the result back. But in our case, in development environment here, I got manual captcha, and that's another actually tool that I'm using very often. It's very convenient to use. I'll show you here, manual captcha, and you can see it's already here. And what's actually cool about here, when I'm running, sometimes I can run, actually I can generate, I don't know, hundreds accounts in very short time, because they will just line up here actually, and you're just going through them and quickly fill it and just submit, and it's actually much faster than just dealing one by one. But in our case we have just one, and I will F2J5. That's the one is good to work with, not like a reCAPTCHA. Sometimes you just cannot see what's there. So let's save it. So now it's in memory there, waiting somebody pick it up and put it where it's supposed to be. And we need to set captcha result. Okay, and we need to set it to element. You're going again here, and you see here. Okay, 1 second. I will just make sure it's captcha answer ID. So I'll put this captcha answer. Let's run it and hope it will work. See, we got actually one that we solved there, and it was put here, and we need to submit code now. It's again button, and you can see it has this exactly the same CSS expression that we used before, like this one. I will just clone it. I will drag it down there. CSS expression, and it's the same. And let's run it. And you can see that hallelujah, we created just now created artifacts and settings in the other videos in the help as well. So we'll skip it for now. Let's generate just one task. See, we created task which is using proxy. Okay, and see what's gonna happen. Again, in real life application, I have it actually in my work environment running, and there is in one. By the way, while I was talking, there's already browser pop-up and task being executed here. So we're just following process. Again, that's the executed in the Firefox, yeah. But in real life, in the running in production environment, I'm running it as a, I believe, as a headless browser, or one of the headless browsers for sure, yeah. But it could be run in the Firefox, because it's Firefox configured and run in multi-thread as well, and because it's web interface, I'm running in the computer, which is actually on network somewhere. It could be, I don't know, in the VPS or some other server, doesn't matter. And I'm managing it from home or from my mobile using the web interface. So even if it's running as a Firefox, you don't see it because it's running behind the scenes, yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm talking, but we probably have a captcha here to solve. 2DLVT. Hopefully it's not case sensitive for them. Let's see what they say here. And yes, account was created successfully and task completed, and we see result here because we didn't check success validation, just output it, and it's not failed, so it's good. If we go to the That's about it, guys. I will wrap it up. So what we did, we just created project and created script, assigned it to project, and we tested it. That's created one account. It's of course could be fine-tuned to create as many and as often. There is all the options here. How wanna run, what's the schedule you wanna run, and it could be once a day, once a week, as many as you need, and so on and so on. Of course, it's disclaimer here. It's not for the spamming, it's just to automate your web tasks. So RankJet is a tool to automate any web task, and we actually didn't encounter anything that we couldn't automate with this tool. So it's, when you get the hang of it, and it's very powerful, and you will spend just minutes to create new script and project, and it has again its own database, so everything, all the results, all the inputs and results, all in one place. You don't have to deal with files, you don't have to struggle with something with some separate folders, files, and so on. All in one place, manageable with web interface. So we find it very, very convenient, and hopefully, guys, you will get used to it too, and it will pick up your interest. But that's it for now, and yeah, we'll see you as a viewers in future video releases. Talk to you soon, guys. Bye.